Okay, so if somebody joins, we are ready to go.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure there'll be a few people joining this panelist.
Mm-hmm.
And so just give me the heads up, I guess, when you're ready for me to start.
Yeah, people are joining now, so we
So,
can start with the video.
so we'll start now?
Sure.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to a seated adaptive yoga practice. Thank you for joining me. And so, as always, I'd like to invite you to begin your yoga practice by finding a comfortable seated position. Sit in a way that you feel the most at ease. It is challenging for our nervous system to calm down if we're uncomfortable in our bodies. And then when you're ready, if it's easy for you, bring your hands into prayer. Lifting our heart to our hands, bowing our head to our heart. An invitation to take a moment to allow yourself to consciously enter into the present. And setting aside whatever was going on for you before the practice for the duration, knowing that you can come back to that after class. When you're ready, release your arms down by your side, turn your palms face up, and shake your hands vigorously. So an invitation today in your yoga practice, actually always when practicing yoga, to challenge yourself, however, not to strain. If anything I share with you does not feel comfortable, if it doesn't feel right, skip it and come back to your breathing. So when we're focused on our breathing, on our breath, we're practicing yoga. And so as you're ready, let's transition to practice of mindful movement. Reach your arm up to the sky, and then slowly float your arm down. So gentle movement, reaching up to the sky. Slowly float your arm down. So let's explore adding a gentle breath to the movement. On inhale, reaching up, full length of our inhale. On exhale, float your arm down the full length of your exhale. It's as if on our inhale, there's a beginning, a middle, and an end point. On exhale, a beginning, a middle, and an end. Release both arms down by your side. Rest your hands on your thighs, your knees, and we'll begin the movement on the other side. So reaching your arm up to the sky. Slowly float your arm down. The gentle movement, reaching up, up. Slowly float your arm down. So let's add a gentle breath to the movement. On inhale, reaching up, full length of your inhale. On exhale, float your arm down the full length of your exhale. It's as if on our inhale, there's a beginning, a middle, and an end point. On exhale, a beginning, a middle, and an end. Release both arms down by your side. This time, let's reach both arms up to the sky. Take a look between your palms if it doesn't create tension in your neck, and then return your gaze on the horizon. Fold your fingers in, pressing into the palms of your hands. So there is a marma point, a sensitive point in the palms of our hands. Or maybe it feels okay to place your hands on the back of your head. And together we can shout out, I am, I can, and I will. And with a sigh of relief, put your arms down by your side. Shake it out. A little more vigorous this time. Wiggly fidgets. Okay, so I'd like to invite you to soften your gaze. Root down through your sits bones. Soften through your abdomen. Lengthen up through your spine. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. Lift up through the crown of your head. And from here, we'll transition into shoulder rotations. Shoulders up, back and down. So we roll our shoulders up, back and down. Our shoulder blades move towards each other. And then reversing, so forward, down and back. So collarbones squeezing together. And then when you're ready, take a moment and we'll transition into simple neck rolls. And so releasing the tension in our neck and our shoulders. And move your head the opposite direction. And see if you can resist the urge to move your head to its full range of motion. And then when you're ready, drop your ear towards your shoulder. Release your opposite arm by your side, pushing through the palm of your hand, reach your arm up to the sky. Slowly float your arm down, head comes back center, palm face up at the heart. So 3 more times, same side, drop your ear towards your shoulder. Release your opposite arm by your side, pushing through the palm of your hand. Reach your arm up to the sky. Slowly float your arm down. Head comes back center, palm face up at the heart. And so an invitation 2 more times in your own time and rhythm. And so this is called nerve flossing, a nerves-like movement. And finish up the movement that you're on. Release both arms down by your side. Rest your hands on your thighs. And we'll begin the movement on the other side. Drop your ear towards your shoulder. Release your opposite arm by your side, pushing through the palm of your hand. Reach your arm up to the sky. Slowly float your arm down. Head comes back center. Palm face up at the heart. Drop your ear towards your shoulder. Release your opposite arm by your side, pushing through the palm of your hand. Reach your arm up to the sky. Slowly float your arm down. Head comes back center. Palm face up at the heart. So 2 more times in your own time and rhythm. And slowly finish up the movement that you're on. Release your arms by your side and take a moment to notice how's your breath. Notice any subtle sensations. And trust that the sensations are there. It's not going to be a rocket ship across the sky. And so let's come into shoulder wings. So take your fingertips to your shoulders and then draw circles with your elbow points. See if you can create a little half smile, like a little Buddha smile. So when we smile, it releases saliva. A nice juicy mouth and juicy body. And then when you're ready, reverse the direction. And slowly float your arms down by your side. Rest your hands on your thighs. And let your breath settle. And so let's get into a practice of eagle arms. So I'd like to invite you to, actually I'm going to offer 2 variations, so you choose which one works best for you. So the first one, elbows are bent, palms facing each other. Then you cup your elbow with your hand, of course. And then draw your arm in towards the midline. Let the top of your shoulders soften away from your ear. So that would be one variation. The other is to rest your elbow point in your opposite elbow crease. Fingers reach up to the sky. And so, whatever your pose is today, whether it's cupping your elbow, arm comes into the midline, or one elbow point in the opposite elbow crease. On inhale, reach up a little higher, and then release down. So inhale, moving up. Exhale, release down. Inhale, reach up. This time, stay in the pose. And if you like, hinging from the hips, come forward a little. Eagle pose. Slowly come out of the pose on this side. Whew. Feel your work. Okay, so whatever we practice on one side, we practice on the other if possible. So the one version would be elbows bent, cup your elbow, draw your arm in towards your midline, soften the top of that shoulder away from your ear. So that is one pose. The other would be to place your elbow point in your opposite elbow crease, backs of the hands face each other. And so whatever your pose is, on inhale, reaching up a little higher. And then down. So inhale, reaching up a little higher. Down. And so inhale, reach up. And this time, stay for a breath or two. And if you'd like, hinging from the hips, come forward with a flat back. And slowly come out of the pose on this side. And a little shake. And so let's do arm crosses. So inhale, open, exhale, cross. So I practiced this sequence this morning, felt really great. And then just come back. Stillness, so shake it if you like. So let's, now that we've warmed up our neck and our shoulders, let's transition into some movements in the spine. And so when you're ready, draw your hands in towards your hip creases. As you do, begin to turn your gaze up towards the ceiling. So maybe your eyes meet where the ceiling meets the wall. A gentle back bend. And be careful not to throw your head back. You'll know your head's back too far if it's difficult to swallow. And stay here for a few breaths or as long as feels comfortable. And when you're ready, come back to a neutral spine. Drop your chin towards your chest. Let your shoulders round towards your front body. Round your whole spine. So you'll feel, obviously, naturally, your belly contracts in towards your spine. On inhale, come back to a neutral spine. When ready, drop your chin towards your chest. Let your shoulders round towards your front body. Round your whole spine. On inhale, come on back to center. So 2 more times in your own time and rhythm. So my hope for you is that you develop your very own home yoga practice. And slowly finish up the movement that you're on. Back to neutral spine, take a moment. Notice how you feel. And then let's begin to shift from side to side. So bending from side to side. And it can be interesting to close our eyes as we practice in these gentle movements. And then when you're ready, if you like, bend your arms low in front of you, looking straight ahead into a gentle twist. Like to challenge yourself a little more, bend your elbows, fingers reach in the sky, and move with your breath. A little more challenging even would be to bring your elbows in line with your shoulders, gold pose, and maybe making an audible breath if that feels comfortable for you. So inhale and exhale through your nose. And slowly come back to neutral spine. Put your arms down. And we'll shake out. Okay. And so let's come into a side bend. And so take hold of the underside of your chair. Release your opposite arm by your side. Turn your palm face up. With a soft bend in your elbow, reach your arm up and over. Turn your gaze down towards the floor to release your neck, and then breathe into your ribcage. Can you imagine breathing in below your rib cage? Slowly come out of the pose on this side. And come into it on the other side. So take hold of the underneath of the side of the chair. Release your opposite arm by your side. Spiral your palm open on inhale, reaching way up and over. Turn your gaze down towards the floor. And so breathe into your rib cage. And then slowly come out of the pose on the side. And shake out. And so let's come into a seated twist. So if it's possible, bring your feet a little wider than outer hip bone distance. Making sure that your knees are in line with your ankles. It's okay to have your toes turned out a little. And so for this version of the twist, I'd like to invite you to bring your hands together in prayer pose. And then draw your elbow point, so you choose your side, to your opposite thigh. So you might be able to reach down all the way. If not, that's totally okay. So honoring where you are today. Inhale, come back to neutral spine. Lengthen, and we'll come to the other side. So draw your elbow point down to your thigh, where we can reach comfortably. Lift your opposite elbow, press into the palms of your hand. Inhale, come on back, center. Release your arms by your side, walk your feet back. Take a moment and notice how that felt. And so let's come into another version of the seated twist. So this is a more classical version. So again, our feet are wide. And then an invitation to take your hand across to the outside of your knee or thigh. The other hand comes beside you on the chair or behind you. If you have osteopenia, osteoarthritis, bulging discs, RA, you know who you are. This is your pose today. You don't want to go any deeper than this. Otherwise, you might want to explore going a little bit deeper. So let's inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. So our head turns last. And see if you can resist the temptation to move your head to its full range of motion. When you're ready, unwind. Come on back to center. Take a moment. And we'll come into the pose on the other side. Reach your hand across the outside of your knee or thigh. Your other hand comes beside you or behind you. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Close your eyes softly, focus inward, or soften your gaze. Slowly unwind. So let's come into the pose one more time on each side. Our spine is long. Place your hand on the outside of your knee or thigh. Your other hand comes beside you or behind you. So this might be your pose today. You know who you are. Or you might feel like you'd like to come a little deeper. So inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Soft Buddha belly, quiet breath. Slowly unwind. Take a moment and we'll come into the pose on the other side. So when you're ready, reach your hand across, the other hand beside you, behind you. Inhale, lengthen, exhale. Slowly unwind, come back to center. And rock and roll. So flow in and out of the twist in your own time and rhythm. And slowly come on back to neutral spine. Let your breath settle. And from here, we'll come into a seated forward fold. It's a counter for the twists and the side bend. So they're pretty intense spinal movements. So we need to realign our spine. And so take hold in the underside of your chair. Bring your feet a little wider than outer hip bone distance, if that's possible. And then hinging from the hips, rock forward. Let your head hang slightly to release the back of your neck, and then breathe into your lower back. Or you might imagine that your lungs are in your lower back. And slowly come out of the pose by pressing down through your inner heels. It might be an energetic pressing down. Place one hand on each of your thigh. Come on back. And so I think today we'll practice sun salutations. So sun salutations are heating and strengthening. So repose. Make sure your feet are placed evenly on the floor, on your footrest. Sits bones are sharp on the chair. Your spine is long, front body is soft. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. Lift up through the crown of your head. And then when you're ready, bring your hands into prayer pose. Lift your elbows. Release your arms by your side. Turn your palms face up. Soft bending your elbows. Reach your arms up into mountain pose. Take a look between your palms. Return your gaze on the horizon. Pardon me. And then maybe your hands come together in prayer down through the heart. So bowing our head to our heart. This is a little nerve flossing for our neck. Release your arms by your side. Turn your palms face up. On inhale, reaching up into mountain pose. Maybe your hands come together in prayer or down through the heart. Release your arms by your side. Palms face up. Soft, bending your elbows, nothing rigid. Reaching up into mountain. Your hands come together in prayer down through the heart. Hinging from the head, rock forward. Take hold of the underside of your chair for stability. Forward fold. Pressing down through your inner heels, place one hand on each of your thigh. Come back to a neutral spine. Place your hands in prayer at your heart center. Release your arms by your sides. Spiral your palms open. Inhale, reach up into mountain. Your hands come together in prayer down through the heart. Gently twist to the side. Inhale, meet back at center. Twist to the other side. Inhale, come on back center. Release your arms by your side. Turn your palms face up. Inhale, reaching up to the sky. Palms come together in prayer down through the heart. So this time, if it's available to you, you would like, hug your knee in towards your chest and belly. Clasp your hands behind your thigh, knee to chest. And release. So it might be that you visualize your movements today. So imagination is power. Put hands together in prayer. Lift your elbows. Release your arms by your side. Palms face up. Reach up into mountain. Hands come together in prayer down through the heart. Hug your other knee in towards your chest and belly. It's okay to lean back in your chair. Interlace your fingers behind your thigh. Knee to chest. And release. So if you happen to have a yoga buddy that can help with some of the movements, that could be amazing. And so palms together at the heart. Arms by your side, spiral your palms open, reach up into mountain. Hands come together in prayer down through the heart. So let's practice one more round, moving with our breath. Arms by your side. Palms face up. On inhale, reach up to the sky. Hands come together in prayer down through the heart. Release your arms by your side. Turn your palms face up. On inhale, reach up into mountain pose. Hands come together in prayer down through the heart. Release your arms by your side. Turn your palms face up. Soft bend in your elbows. Reach up to the sky. Hands come together in prayer down through the heart. Hinging from the hips, come forward with a flat back. Take hold of the underside of your chair. Pressing down through your inner heels, one hand on each of your thigh. Come back up. Place your hands together in prayer. Release your arms by your side. Turn your palms face up. Inhale into mountain pose. So take a look between your palms if it doesn't create tension in your neck. Bring your hands together in prayer down through the heart. So bowing our head to our heart gives us a little nerve flossing for them. When you're ready, gently twist to the side. Inhale, come back center. Gently twist to the other side. Inhale, come back center. Release your arms by your side. Turn your palms face up. Inhale, reaching up into mountain. Hands come together in prayer down through. Hug your knee in towards your chest and belly. Clasp your hands behind your thigh, knee to chest. And release. Bring your hands together at the heart center. Arms by your side, palms face up, reach up into mountain pose. Hands come together in prayer down through the heart. Hug your opposite knee in towards your chest and belly, so it's okay to lean back in your chair. Clasp your hands behind your thigh if that's accessible to you. Relax your arms by your side, palms face up, reach up into mountain. Hands come together in prayer down through the heart. And take a rest. And so I'm thinking, come on seated comfortably back in your chair in preparation for some simple breathing techniques. And so today we're going to practice Brahmari. So Brahmari is a classical yoga breathing technique, yogic breathing technique. And it's a lovely way to help balance, calm our nervous system. And so for Mari is a bumblebee breath, so humming breath. And today I'd like to teach a little different than I have in the past. And so if it's available to you, I'd like to invite you to bring your thumbs up to the little flaps of your ears and kind of close them off. And then bring your fingertips to your forehead. And so you might include this hand placement or not. So either way, it's a wonderful practice. So otherwise you'd be resting your hands on your thighs. So we'll begin together, and then I'll invite you to practice it in your own time and rhythm for a few breaths. So inhale, exhale, humming sound. So your teeth touch lightly, you might feel a vibration. Release your arms, rest your hands on your thighs. And notice if you felt a subtle shift in your energy. And so when we practice these mindful breathing techniques, it acts in a way like a bridge between our body and our mind. And so the second yoga breathing exercise I'd like to share with you, it's called 1-to-1 ratio. And so for this practice, our inhales and our exhales are the same quality and duration. So I'm going to cue you with a count of 3. And so sitting comfortably, effortlessly upright, rest your hands on your thighs. Tuck your chin in slightly to release the back of your neck, and we'll begin. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. So if my count does not work for you, choose a count of your own. So it might be less, it might be more. And so for a few more breaths, inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. And so let your breath come back to its natural rhythm. And so your natural rhythm, maybe observing the rise and fall of your chest and your belly. And then when you're ready, you can seat it comfortably back in your chair for a short guided meditation and your final relaxation. So make sure you have whatever you need to stay warm and comfortable. So I always like to have my favorite blanket nearby. So a little bit of weight on our thighs can be grounding. I've heard tell that the weight on your thighs can help with fatigue. So understandably, this doesn't work for everyone. And I actually brought my rolled yoga mat today. So if you happen to have a yoga mat, and you have the space behind your back for it, you place your yoga mat along your spine. That can be lovely. So it can help to counter some of the collapsing that most of us do in our chest. Yeah, so for the meditation, I'd like to reintroduce mudras. So mudras were created to help us focus our mind. And today, I'd like to invite you to practice a mudra where we place, rest one hand in the other. Our thumbs connect. And so this is referred to as an earth mudra. It can help ground us, connecting us with Mother Nature. So resting your hands on your thighs or your knees. So allowing the weight of your hands to ground down through your legs, giving you a sensation of connecting with Mother Earth. Draw your hands in towards your hip creases. And then if you'd like, thinking of when your hands come together in this lovely mudra as a symbol of connecting with your higher self or your higher power. And then look down and into your heart, see what you can see. And then visualize breathing down and into your heart. So the meditations by Thich Nhat Hanh, a Zen Buddhist monk. He's in his early 90s, beloved, and lives in Vietnam. Breathing in, I know that I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know that I'm breathing out. As my in-breath grows deep, my out-breath grows slow. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. Dwelling in the present moment, I know this is a wonderful moment. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. Dwelling in the present moment, I know this is a wonderful moment. Breathing. Come into whatever comfortable seated position you like. And so if you have the ability to recline in your chair, go for it. Make sure that your head and neck is supported. And so let's roll our shoulders up, back and down. Just a few times. So not scrunching our shoulder blades together, but just allowing our shoulders to soften away from our ears. Rest your hands on your thighs or your knees, palm face up or palm face down as desired. Close your eyes softly if that feels comfortable for you, or soften your gaze. Soft Buddha belly, the area between our navel and our pubic bone. Soft palms, quiet breath. Allow your breath to reflect the pose. Relax your jaw. Unclench your teeth. Let there be a little space between your teeth. Soften your lower jaw. Soften around your temples. Soften the area between your eyebrows. Wide forehead. Silently, if you like, on inhale, say let. On exhale, go. Inhale, let. Exhale, go. It's challenging to quiet the mind, placing our hands on our Buddha belly and bringing our awareness to our breath can be helpful. Without changing anything, bring your awareness back to your body or back to your breath, pardon me. Thank your body. Thank your body again. Our bodies are the best home our mind will ever have. And now see if you can begin to deepen your inhale, lengthen your exhale. Wiggle your fingers and toes, hands and feet, waking up. Rub the tips of your fingers with your thumbs if you like. And come on up seated comfortably to finish up your yoga practice. Thank you. And so notice how you feel before and after your yoga practice. Questions or feedback, always love to hear from you. And I actually left enough time for that today. And so I'll leave it up to our tech host to open it up. And I might come in a little closer, so I'm working from an iPad.
Thank you, Bobbie.
Yeah, thank you, Josie. Let's see if Phoebe's around. Oh. So I have a bunny rabbit that sometimes joins us, but not today.
Thanks, Bobbie. I thoroughly enjoyed all the movements of the spine. I didn't realize how much I needed it until I was actually doing it. So thank you very much.
Oh, wonderful. I'm so glad.
Same here. Hey, Bobbie, do
Yeah.
you teach a class on Tuesday as well?
I actually have 2 private groups, so you're more than welcome to join if you'd like. I can send you an invite. So I teach on Friday and I teach on, of course, you're coming to one of them. So, and I teach on as well, yeah.
Yeah, I just, the ladies that we dance with in the Get Wild from Canada said you also had a class on Tuesday. So,
oh,
yeah,
cool.
if you want. I don't know if I can join every Tuesday because sometimes I have pro bono, which is a physical therapy class that they don't charge you to go to. It's with students at the university.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it gives the students a chance to work with people with disabilities.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, anytime you're able to make it, you're more than welcome. Love to have you.
Awesome. I love your yoga classes so much. I enjoy
Oh,
it.
cool.
Great. I'm
So
so glad to be in them.
Yeah, I'm actually going through some changes with my website right now, but if you're interested, my classes are posted at yogabilityinternational.com. Or you can check out the Spinal Cord Research Center in Vancouver, Blue Sound Spinal Cord Center. And they generally have my classes listed there as well.
Okay.
And so they'll be ongoing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I have to go. I'm sorry. I've got to.
Yeah.
Heading. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yep, I'm heading out as well. I'm gonna go and
All
do
right.
some cycling, actually.
Cool.
Take care, everyone.
Okay. Oh, I forgot. Actually, I was supposed to ask you to fill out a survey to take a moment to do that at the end of the class. So I don't know if you have time, but if you can, please do. So we can this work going if you have time.
How will it show up in our email?
My tech host was going to bring it up, I think, in the chat. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Already in the chat. I'll put it again.
Yeah. Thank you. Sorry, I almost forgot.
It's okay. I'll take a few minutes to do that.
Oh, appreciate it.
I don't know how to do it. How do I do it?
Yeah, I guess it's 10 questions, so pretty straightforward.
Okay, so how do I do it? I'm not sure how to do it.
Maybe
You
tech
just click on the link and it
Yeah.
opens up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Josie.
Where's the link? I don't see it.
It's in the chat box.
Yeah, how do I get in the chat box? That's what I don't know how to do. I'm not very proficient on these things. I apologize.
If you see the green share screen next to it, there is a chat. If you hover your mouse on the video, at the bottom, there is a tab will open up.
I'm on a tablet.
Yeah, so do you see anything like participants, chat?
I've got something. Okay, hold on a second. No, I see something that says participants.
Yeah, then
But okay.
then there is question and answer, polls, and then chat.
It's not, I don't see it, young man. It just shows me who's here on this panel. That's all it's showing me. Hold on, let me see if it's in here. Chat. Okay, here we go. And the link, Disabilities Foundation, everybody, is that it?
No, the last one, forms.
Okay, forums office.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one.
All right.
Thank you.
you.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm gonna head out, Bobbie. I'm gonna finish filling out the questionnaire. And thank you so
Okay.
much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And we'll see you again.
All right. See you soon, Josie. So trying to get back to where I was. Okay, close chat. There we go. How'd you make out, Mary? You're on mute, actually. Can we unmute Mary so I can hear her?
Okay, I
You'll have
finished.
to do it on our own. Like I won't be able to do it from here.
Oh, I see. So Mary, can you take yourself off mute? Sherry, thanks for taking the time to fill that out.
You're very welcome. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on Friday.
Awesome.
I'm busy filling out the survey and didn't want to go back.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Now I have to find the survey again.
Oh,
Okay, so I lost what I had done, and now I'm sort of back in the original. How do I get back to the, oh, maybe, okay, there I am. Okay,
Thank you, Mary.
okay, good. Thanks for the
Thank
class.
you.
Righto.
See if you can arrange for your bunny to hop by sometime.
Oh, okay, I'll do that next week. Have you met him yet?
Only once as he hopped by. I haven't really met him.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'll end the meeting if everybody wants to go.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Thank you.